Hey there, it's YoBo, day 338 of life according to YoBo. We are talking about your husband, your spouse, your boo, your wife, whatever it is, being your best friend. My books are at YouTube, Facebook. No, my videos are at YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter, but my books at yoboproductions.com. Let's get into this. We're in chapter 10 of I Know How to Act Like a Lady, but How Do I Think Like a Man? I'm telling you, some of this stuff, when I had to learn it, it was difficult for me because I had to undo some of the ways that I thought. That's why yesterday I didn't want to give you too much. But as I was saying, my best friends know some things I wouldn't dare say to my husband, because we wouldn't be married anymore. My best friends know what man make my nature rise. They already know. When they see him walk in the room, they turn around, they look at me like this. Because they already know the minute he walk in, I start sweating a little bit. I need to go get another cup of water. My best friends know who those people are. My husband don't know. And my husband don't need to know who they are. And for the record, I don't need to know who gets my husband excited. As long as he is a man and he walking around on two legs, there is somebody that he sees that make his pressure go up too. Let me tell you something else about a best friend. You can sit down with a best friend over a glass of red wine or over a glass of red Kool-Aid or whatever it is. And you can tell your best friend about the time that you went out and you said, I'll be right back, y'all, at the club. See you later. And then the next thing you know, you woke up the next morning and you look over this way and you wondering, who is this I'm in the bed with? And then while you're looking over this way, you hear somebody snoring over that way and you turn around and you're like, Lord Jesus, I'm in the bed with two men. You can tell that kind of stuff to your best friend. You can say, okay, girl, who did I leave the club with last night? Because I don't know who those two men were. I got my clothes on and got up out of there. Your best friend is going to fall out laughing. They're going to say, girl, you crazy? You lying? But no woman in her right mind would share something like that with her husband unless they just have one of those type of relationships, what they call them, an open relationship, a swinger relationship, whatever it is. If they got that type of relationship, yeah, they can talk about that and they'll laugh. But a best friend can hear a story like that and never pass judgment on you. A best friend can be told about the crush you have on your coworker or the crush you have on the man across town or even the crush you have on your pastor. But if you try telling your husband about the crush you have on a coworker, you got to find yourself a new job. You tell your husband about the crush you got on the man on the other side of town, y'all gonna move to a new town. And if you dare tell your husband about the crush you have on your pastor, y'all gonna be looking for a new church. Ladies, one of the biggest mistakes we make is running our doggone mouth and telling every dang thing. You ain't got to tell everything. No, when you meet a man and the man said, well, tell me how many men you been with. You ain't got to tell him you've been with 38 men. Listen, this is the way I raised my daughter, my daughter-in-law, my granddaughters, my play daughters, all that. Anytime man asks you how many men you been with, two, simple as that, two. You know, unless, you know, y'all knew each other maybe from college or something like that. But other than that, if he don't know nothing about your past, two, he number three. That's all he need to know. You don't need to tell him everything. Because see, I'm going to tell you about men. They start asking all these questions because it's different. If a man been with 38 women, that's okay. He's a player. You been with 38 men. You a hoe. It's just, we thinking like a man. That's just the way they think. You can't be honest. You can't tell him you slept with 38 men. You don't need to. You can't tell him that because he's your best friend. Because I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. Y'all going to get into a fight. You're going to get into an argument over you wrecking the car or spending too much money or burning his toast. And every single time, he going to throw that mess up in your face. He going to call you a hoe, a tramp, a slut. He going to do all that. But see, while he listening good, you thinking he just being a good listener and you running off at the mouth, honey, that stuff come back to haunt you. You can't tell your man that. You can tell your best friend though, but you can't tell your man. Are y'all understanding what YoBo is saying? Now, I saw that happen. This is what happened to my goddaughter's friend. She had a horrible relationship with her baby daddy. Wait, come back tomorrow. I'm going to tell y'all that. Come back for day 339 of life, according to YoBo. We're going to pick up right here. See ya. Bye-bye.